Okay, so this video is going to be all about BlzeSteal and all the tutorials and everything basically mashed into one. I'm going to go through every single thing you need to know about BlzeSteal and how to play. You have the spawn, you have NPCs, the crates system, and over here we have the leaderboards. Next thing I want to go over is our leaderboards over here, and then over here we have our faction leaderboards. So up top, all the money. So if you have $1 billion, you would be in here. Well, it's almost a trillion, but well, it is a trillion. Okay, so that here we have faction kills. We can start going to our custom items. So here we have our hearts NPC. Go over here, we can talk to the NPCs to do the quest. So here we have our magic swords, which have their own custom abilities. You can see the flame sword is poison. The wither sword is you have a chance of affecting the victim with wither effect. And leaping dagger, cloaking sword, so basically self-explanatory. You can leap basically, and you go invisible for the cloaking sword. Custom axes, so both are right-click to use. Rage axe is you get strength 3 and speed 1. Heal axe, you just get healed basically. 6-minute cooldown, which is pretty big. Freeze axe, which is poison and slowness for 16 seconds within a 10 block radius. And corruption axe, my personal favorite. Blindness, wither, hunger, and evoker fangs within an 8 block radius. Magic axe makes you go levitate. Nausea, mind fatigue, levitation, and weakness. And Easter axe is just speed, and it's more like 1.8 PvP style. We have the summer sword. I forgot to go over that one. Basically, this is like the Easter axe, but more like more toned down. So to get those items, you go over here. You start with these guys. So you go all the way over here. So you collect diamond blocks. You go all the way until you have a master sword and master stuff. Same thing with this. So you go all the way until you have mythic. Basically, how you get that is you get diamond blocks, trade them in, and then eventually you need nether blocks, trade them in. The best way to get money when you start is to go X-ray for gold, and X-ray is allowed on BlzeSteal. So is scamming. So demon. So you take your mythic stuff, you get emerald blocks, and you trade it in, and you can have demon sword, and all that stuff, right? And then once you get all that stuff, you go over here to the blaze villager, and this is the best set of armor in the game. You cannot get any armor that's better than this. And we have the demon sword going to BlzeStaff going to blaze sword, which you will trade to get the summer sword, and then you need the summer sword to get those axes. And then we also have the Ollie pick, which is just insta mine obsidian, Gigadrove, which is good for just mining out big pieces of area. We also have a frozen crossbow, and then we also have GUI. So this is our new and improved enchants for our weapons. Let's say I need some patched 1. Patch 1 gives you a chance to repair your armor. This is patch 3. On armor damage has a 3% chance to repair from 5% to 8% of the armor piece. See how we have a lot of like custom enchants. So the way you would use that is you would get a summer sword, Easter axe, or something like that, and then you would like enchant it. So if I do this, so now all 64 of my weapons have lifesteal 1, which probably shouldn't have done that. Oops. One thing I didn't go over about the enchants is that you should get souls. To get souls, you kill people, but keep in mind you cannot kill your alts. That is not allowed. That is completely not allowed at all. There's also NPCs over here. If I fly all the way over here, the utilities. These are infinite water bucket, infinite lava bucket, infinite bone meal. You have a raid NPC for raiding people. The best way to raid people, while I'm still talking about this, is to use withers. and the best way to get diamond blocks and diamond and emerald blocks and nether blocks, buy them from the shop. To actually start the server, you go and you type RTP, which will lead you to just the open world, and you are free to do whatever you please. We also have a random kit server, which is in beta, but we do have that. It had the same access as the lifesteal server, and it has feathers, player swap, totems, basically everything you can need, and the same concept for switching armor pieces or getting new armor pieces by getting tokens. Tokens you get from killing people, or you get from mining, which if you go under the ground, which I'll show you in a second, you can get tokens from diamonds, emeralds, and iron. All the way under the map, you can kind of see that there's ores over here, and you can kind of see that there's ores over here. I don't know why there's a boat there. But yeah, you can see that there's ores here and stuff. And yeah, that's basically it of the random kit server. To go over some things, we do giveaways every weekend. So whether this be an MVP giveaway, VIP giveaway, I believe we've also done VIP and legend rank once or twice. We do giveaways every weekend, or try to at least. There's Koth, which if I go, which is about to start actually. If I go /Koth and then I fly all the way over here, you can see this is a team-based Koth. So if I start capturing this, it will capture with my team instead of my player, which is a new addition to the season as well. I believe that is everything, and that's BlzeSteal. The IP is play.blazesteel.net, which will be on screen. And yeah, that's everything. I hope you have an amazing day, and goodbye.